What's up, everybody?
Hey guys.
Hope everybody is doing well. We are tired.
Go to comments.
We are tired. What's up, Lance? What's up, P&W? We just got back home from our vacation like 4 hours ago.
Yeah, about 4 hours ago.
We are tired, but it was awesome.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
I want to go back. I want to go back. No, in all sincerity and honesty, like it was awesome and well needed. I got to see my family in Iowa that I haven't seen in 20 years. I got to see my family in Wisconsin that I haven't seen in like 10. Plus, I got to take her to the great state of Wisconsin. So we did some touristy things in Wisconsin, stopped by some breweries, saw some family, went to Lambeau, which was awesome. It's changed so much within the last 10 years. The whole area around the stadium has changed in the last 10 years. But a lot of fun. Very cool.
Went to House on the Rock.
Went to House on the Rock. Went to
New Glarus.
Got some Packers stuffs and some good beer and some good cheese. And sausage, summer sausage. And had a lot of fun. And then we drove through Chicago on the way home, and that was shite.
It was awful.
It was a lot of fun. Great food while we were there. Had perch for the first time. Oh, so good.
I had cod, but it was really good.
So good. Hey, P&W, you get your patch? You should have.
Yeah, we made sure to send that out before we left. So I didn't want you to have to wait.
Yeah, you should have gotten your patch and what's up, Daniel? Hey, buddy, how are you? Kevity, you and Kevity's patches got shipped out right before we left on vacation.
P&W said yes, thank you very much.
Sweet. How you like it? By the way, these are up on the website. We still have several available.
Hey, Justin.
And by several, I mean all of them. What's up, Justin? So tomorrow, I get to troubleshoot my 2x72 grinder because it crapped out on me before we went on vacation. And I don't have a show on Friday and Saturday. And I don't only have like 4 knives in stock. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, that's awesome. I wore mine on my bag while we were up in Wisconsin and Iowa. I think it's really funny though because like Alina got to see like my dad's side of the family, and then she got to meet some of my mom's side of the family. So like give her a better idea of like why I am the way I am. I wish you would have gotten to meet more of my family in Wisconsin, but it is what it is.
Yep. Hey, Nameless.
What's up, Nameless? Also, have something very important that we have to talk about. And I'm glad all 5 of you are here because it's very important. Thank you. 100 subscribers. That's awesome. I don't know when it happened. I guess it happened while we were on vacation. And thank you, Nameless, for telling me because I had no idea. And he was like, hey, congrats on 100 subscribers. And I was like, when did that happen?
Yeah, he asked me. He was like, when did we get 100 subscribers? I was like, I don't know.
So you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Another thing that I want to address on a not so happy note. Hell yeah, I'm at 101. Woo! We lost a really good friend and a customer of ours this weekend. Her name was Yvette, and I really hope that I don't butcher her last name, but Ferlita.
Mhm.
Chris Elliott over in Yellow Day Energy made the original post, and then I copied a link to the post in our Facebook group. Awesome lady, fuck cancer. Took another one.
Yeah, she was super sweet.
Super sweet, super great. She'd give you the shirt off of her back if you needed it. And I talked to her a month ago, 2 months ago, something like that. And she said she was doing good. So, fuck cancer. Tired of seeing my friends lose that battle. I lost my aunt a couple months ago to cancer. Of course, you guys know about my mom 4 years ago. That kind of sucked going up to Wisconsin knowing that she was gone. And especially with us staying with she's actually my second cousin, but we all just call each other cousins. She looks and acts a lot like my mom, and I was like,
yeah, it was a little weird.
Shit, but it was good. It was well worth it. Thank you guys. Not to bring down like 100 subscribers, but she was a great customer of ours and a good person. A great person. So I felt like we should at least cheers to her.
Yep.
So. But you guys are awesome. Got to 100 subscribers somehow. I guess
by subscribing.
I guess we need to do a giveaway. So we'll probably do that on Friday. And we had a really good time in Wisconsin and Iowa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad to finally get to meet all of your family that I've heard you talk so much about. But like these people I've never met, and we've been together. Well, it'll be 17 years this November. So still hadn't met all these people.
You got to see where I went to high school at before we moved down to Tennessee, and where I used to live at when we lived up in Iowa.
Also got to see East High School in Green Bay,
which is where my mom went to high school,
and the original home of the Green Bay Packers. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. So when nice when the Green Bay Packers first started, it was in 1919. They were known as the Acme Packers because that was the company that was kind of sponsoring this experiment of like if we're going to have a football team or not. And so from 1925 until 1956, I can't remember if it was 56, 57, they played at the stadium. And it wasn't really a great stadium. They couldn't really get a whole lot of fans there. And then so in 1957, they moved over to Lambeau. And I guess at that point, they were like, well, what do we do with this stadium? And they're like, build a high school, whatever. So my mom actually went to the high school with City Stadium as their football field. So very cool. But there's not a whole lot in Green Bay, even though it's gotten bigger over the years, and there's a lot of little areas that are now part of Green Bay metropolitan.
Yeah, it's actually not as big of a
Green Bay itself is not that big, so just shows even more of how awesome the city is, and the love for the Green Bay Packers, and how awesome America's team is.
I'm pretty close to there, bro. Hit me up next time for a quick meetup.
You're in Michigan, right? I think he's in Michigan. And honestly, like, there was a lot of people that we didn't get a chance to meet up with. It was like a super quick trip. We were only in Green Bay for like a day and a half.
We got up to Green Bay on Thursday and left on Saturday, so.
Yeah.
Next time, like.
We were only in Iowa for a day.
Yeah. Next time, though, like that we go up there, we'll be able to spend more time in like
for sure.
Green Bay area or and around there.
So we drove up from Tennessee through Kentucky, through Illinois, through Missouri, and then from bottom of Iowa up to Waterloo and Cedar Falls.
Mhm.
We spent the day there, woke up the next day, drove from Cedar Falls to House on the Rock, which is over by, what's the name of that town that we ate in? Dodgeville.
Dodgeville, yeah.
Dodgeville, Wisconsin. We did that. We drove from Dodgeville to New Glarus, which was like an hour or so. We drove from New Glarus to Mauston, which was like an hour and a half northwest. We did a lot of zigzagging.
We did, I think, a tour
Yeah.
of Wisconsin.
Just straight up north. And okay, you're UP. I gotcha.
UP. That's where you're.
My cousin's husband's from the UP.
Yep.
So we spent the night in Mauston after hanging out with Brian Kerr. Awesome guy, fantastic cook.
Mm-hmm.
And we got up. We went from Mauston to Stevens Point. Had a couple beers.
Stopped at Stevens Point Brewery.
Got some food. And then we went from Stevens Point to Green Bay. And we got to Green Bay at like 3 o'clock, 3:30.
Yeah.
Or we got over to Laura's around 3 o'clock, 3:30.
Yeah, it was like around 3:30.
Hung out with them. Woke up the next day.
Did the stadium tour.
Well, before the stadium tour, you got to see where my mom grew up at, which is a historic house in a historic district. It's actually where my great grandfather and grandmother owned the house.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to see the family plot. And that was the first time I'd ever seen it. So I got to see where my uncle, who died when he was 15, I never had a chance to meet him, is buried. My great-grandfather, my great-grandmother, my grandmother, and then my great-great-grandfather and grandmother. That was really cool. I'd never been over there before. I attended, so my great-grandfather and grandmother were Harold and Gladys. I attended Gladys's funeral, but I was so little.
You were like, what, 3?
Yeah, I don't remember going over to Woodlawn. I'm sure we did, but I don't remember it. And Harold would have already been there because he died in 87. She died in 91. So
yeah,
but it was just really cool seeing history. And right before we left, we actually went through like old Green Bay. We went to Walmart and then went to Goodwill and found some Packers / Wisconsin stuffs, and then drove to Whiteland, Indiana, to meet up with another knife maker that I know named Ed Soul, Eduardo. If you're not following him or you're not familiar with what he does, dude's a badass at what he makes. Like, he's a really good knife maker. We were going to drive back home because we were only like 4.5 hours away.
Yeah.
It was getting late.
We were tired.
We got a hotel. Got up this morning, had breakfast, jumped on the road. And then we stopped a couple times, which is the reason why we got home around 2:30. Did all that in 5 days.
Yeah. A lot of driving.
6 days. 6 days.
Yeah, 6 days.
But like the reason why we had to do the trip that way is because of the egg retrieval, because we were going to leave earlier than what we did, and so we had to wait till Monday. And the whole point of this trip not only was just to reconnect with family that I haven't seen in a long time, but tell them, like, hey, we're going to have a kid, hopefully. And I didn't even get to see my aunt up in Wisconsin to tell her that. So I'm going to have to call her and be like, hey, you're hopefully going to be a great aunt. Fuck you.
Also, too, like to do a trip like this now, whereas we won't be able to do it for a
little while.
Just for a little bit, you know. So, anyways, it was a lot of fun. I had a good time. Had a good fish fry Friday. Glad I finally got to go to Lambeau.
That perch, though. Oh, so good.
Also got to try a Kringle for the first time, which those are delicious.
I didn't get a chance to try it.
I mean,
I knew it was gonna be all the dairy, so I was like,
it was really good, but all of the milk and dairy and butter and
yeah. Got a bunch of keepsakes from the different places that we went to. So came home with a shit ton of beer.
Yeah.
Because you can't get New Glarus outside of Wisconsin. So
no, so
we got a little bit.
Not as much as the people that we saw coming out of the brewery.
Well, they were from Wisconsin. They're like, okay, we're going to Florida. We got to make sure we have enough. They had 8 cases of spotted cow. We're like, holy shit, we need to come party with you guys. She was like, yeah, we're pretty fun. What's up, Weldon Carey? Hope you're doing well. We're just blabbering about our vacation. I got to see 2 people that I look up to is like my second mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
We actually had breakfast with them yesterday.
Yes.
Yesterday, before we left, and I didn't realize this. So my my great grandmother loved to make dips. She was a dip person, like homemade dips, and the one that she was like known for is dill dip. It's really hard to say, so that's why I was like, I'm gonna enunciate everything and say it really slow.
You say it fast, it sounds like you're saying something else.
Yeah, and so like growing up, anytime that my mom made a dip, it was that dip. And so I guess I don't know if it was my great grandmother gave this dish to Sandy or if my mom did, but she was like, I figured you would enjoy it. It belonged to your great grandmother. And I'm like, hell yeah, I would. So I've got a dip dish for my great grandmother, which is pretty cool.
I'll have to make some dips.
Yeah.
Put it in there.
Yeah. You need to get that recipe for Dad. And just do a non-dairy.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. Just get like the dairy-free sour cream.
It was really cool. I didn't know that dish existed, or at least still existed. That dish is older than I am.
Yep.
And what did you say that it was made out of?
Melamine.
Made out of melamine. I don't know what that is, but
it's just like those other bowls that we have, the blue bowls, those are melamine. The blue bowls that we got from Pop Shelf. Those are melamine.
Okay. Dip, yeah. Dude, it's a really good dip recipe. If you like dill. If you don't like dill, probably not going to be for you.
Well, it's dill and onion and like
it's like a really thick, flavorful range. It's really good.
Yeah.
A lot of dill. But yeah, really cool. And then we ended up getting Packers Jenga and Packers Connect 4 from my cousin. She's like, here you go. I like dill dough. It's a big dill dough. I don't know if you guys remember that commercial where they were like, it's a big deal dough.
It's a good deal dough.
Yeah. Got to eat at Pizza Ranch for the first time in Iowa.
Oh, yeah, Pizza Ranch.
Meh.
Apparently that's a big deal in the Midwest.
Meh.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Overpriced. I was really hungry, so I ate it. It reminded me of like Cece's Pizza.
With chicken.
Yeah, the pizza and the fried chicken was weird. Like, they're like, we have pizza and we also have fried chicken. Well, which is like, are you a pizza place or are you a fried chicken place?
I mean, it's the Midwest.
And the potato wedges.
It's the Midwest. There are going to be weird combinations.
Yeah, it was so weird. I was like, okay.
Well, so it wasn't just the fact that it was like pizza and fried chicken. It was like, we have all the pizzas that you can want. And if you want another pizza, just ask for it. We also have a salad bar. We also have fried chicken, corn, green beans, mashed potatoes, potato wedges, and gravy. And it's like,
yeah.
But that's cool by itself, and that's cool by itself. Like salad with pizza, I can get behind that because we used to eat that.
Yeah.
Like whatever. But like you got two separate meals going on here that shouldn't be together.
Also, the name of the restaurant is Pizza Ranch. So like
Pizza Ranch.
What
do you do with fried chicken and fixins?
Yeah. Anyways, it was weird. It was an experience. I'm glad we got to eat there.
It was an experience.
It was they had them all across Iowa and Wisconsin. Didn't see them outside of those two states. So
we got to go to a Fleet Farm.
Oh yeah, I went to a
in
Fleet Farm
Iowa.
for the first time.
That was awesome. I've been before. She hadn't.
Never been to a Fleet Farm. We ended up spending like $100 at Fleet Farm.
My aunt and grandmother were like, "You want to go to Fleet Farm?" That's what we do.
Yeah.
We don't have them around. We didn't go to Farm and Fleet.
No, we didn't.
So we'll have to do that next time. But
we also didn't go to Shields. Curious. I know it's like a.
We did not go to Shields.
I know it's like a sporting goods type store, but I still would have liked to have gone.
Smart name, smart product.
Yeah, it was just really weird combination of stuff.
Well, like I can get it to a certain point because I mean it is the Midwest, it's Iowa, so it's like you got something that anybody can get behind. That's cool. It's an odd combination. We also ate at Denny's last night, which was really cool because it's been 30 plus years since I've ate at a Denny's.
Yeah, it's been a long time for me too.
Decent.
Yeah, so
inexpensive. Open 24/7, which is cool. We also ate at Country Kitchen for the first time.
Ate at Country Kitchen.
I used to work at Country Kitchen back when I was really young in Iowa, which that doesn't exist anymore in Waterloo, Iowa.
Yeah, so I got the full Midwest experience.
Oh yeah, you did.
That's for sure.
For sure.
Like eating at all the Midwestern restaurants that are only in the Midwest.
Went to Hy-Vee.
Went to Hy-Vee for the first time. And then I had a Friday fish fry in Wisconsin.
So good. So good.
Like all of the typical Midwestern stuff. I had an old fashioned.
I will put it across to you guys. Like she's not a huge fan of mayo. So she doesn't get behind coleslaw.
Not mayo coleslaw.
It's mayo. The coleslaw that they had at that place that we did the fish fry at, or they do a fish fry, was really good coleslaw. She ate half of it, and I was like, what is going on here?
That was good.
It was really good. Food, and we sell food. I like it. I would be more than willing to be an investor. But you got to do some. You got to do some fun play with the name. It can't just be like food. It has to be like Le Food or something.
Yeah.
So you can be like, oh yeah, we're food.
Or open up a store called Food and don't sell food and like mess with everybody.
Like, all right, I'm here to eat. We don't sell any food. Everybody's just gonna call it FUD then. FUD. You want to go get some food at FUD? That may not be bad.
You'd have to put the two little dots above the U.
Oh yeah, dude. German food. FUD. 2 dots.
Yeah, I can't remember what they're called. Food. The 2 dots above the U.
It gives you the double O sound.
Yeah.
It's actually like a triple O sound. Because is it mad in German? It's mood. Or angry, one of the two. It's mood, but it's MUDE 2 dots. Or it's MUD. I forget. I gotta Google at my fingertips, but I just took a long trip around the Midwest. I'm not Googling shit. I will, however, go get another beer from the great state of Wisconsin there now. Don't you know?
He picked up a little bit of the accent while we were there. Not that bad. Yeah. Certain words that you said was definitely like, there it is. Huh.
I mean, I warned you.
You did. I still thought it was pretty funny, though.
Didn't even notice I was doing it.
Oh, and then also in the midst of all this, we got updates on on our eggs.
Oh yeah.
So they out of the 10 that were fertilized, six are good to go. So they're freezing those, and then I go back not tomorrow Monday, but the next Monday, the 26th. They're gonna take some more blood and do another ultrasound. Super fun.
But like we haven't seen you guys in forever, and we've got like so many updates on so many things.
I know.
To include the Apex Arc.
Oh yeah.
We have another update on that. So happy. Hopefully it'll be fixed tomorrow. So there was another issue. We got the money returned a second time.
Yep.
So hopefully third time will be the charm, and I'll be able to get it all taken care of tomorrow with my bank. Hopefully. We were trying to get all this squared away while we were on vacation, and then we got the money returned to us on Friday.
Yeah.
So the meme of what the hell was his name from The Office? Rain is his actual first name. Dwight.
Mm-hmm.
The meme of Dwight just going, that's what I'm feeling. Yeah. Looks like it's going to rain.
Yeah.
Which we have seen more than our fair share of rain.
At least it didn't rain on us as much as what we thought it was going to on the way home.
I know, but damn.
It's not supposed to rain. There's like a 2% chance. So it looks like it's just cloudy.
I'm having a brain fart. AU Lambo.
Yeah. Hey, pizza.
What's up, pizza? Food.
If you would.
Fjord. Oh, so FJOOD. Feud. That'd be pretty awesome. Like, is it Norwegian or Scandinavian? No, it's just feud. Oh, man. Fun times.
It's funny how we were talking about Pizza Ranch and then Pizza Operator popped
For
in.
sure.
Coincidence? I think not. He's actually the CEO of like of all the pizza ranches. That's why his name is Pizza Operator, because he operates the pizza ranches.
I like that. Feud. really fast food. Feud.
Pew.
You gotta have lasers in your logo.
Yeah.
Feud.
Pizza is always the answer. Cats with lasers.
Oh, yes. Cats with lasers. Feud. Yeah, we had a good time up north. Happy to be back home with all of our fur babies, but
yeah, they're happy we're back home too, and the dogs are happy to be back home as well.
Not happy to be back home.
It's very hot here in comparison to what it was in Wisconsin.
But like I told her, when you look at the topography of Tennessee and how people act, it's just Wisconsin south of the Mason-Dixon. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
We went through rural Wisconsin, and Elena was like, Jesus Christ, this looks like Tennessee. And I was like, I told you. Event on the 24th. I didn't know that there was an event on the 24th. But I have a show next weekend, so
Like this coming weekend.
which is the 24th.
Yep.
Pizza, what is your opinion on pizza and ranch? I like ranch on my pizza. I've done ranch on my pizza a lot. Obviously, with not being able to do dairy, I got to do like my own version of ranch, which it's pretty close. If you do ranch on pizza, it has to be homemade restaurant ranch. It has to be.
Mm-hmm.
Other ranches will work, but it's not the same. It's got to be like the really thin, homemade restaurant, blow your head off because it's so much flavor ranch. What's up, Marco?
Hey, Marco.
Depends on the toppings. I'm good with pizza and ranch. I only do it with like meat lovers or supreme. Can't be like New York style pepperoni. That makes sense. Oh.
I just like it with any pizza, especially if it's homemade ranch. Yeah. Like, I'll just be like, just pour the ranch on top of the pizza. Like, just drown it at that point.
I still don't understand how you were born in Tennessee and your mom's family is all Southern and your dad's family is Cuban. But you have all these Midwest tendencies. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It makes zero sense to me. I'm not mad about it. I just don't understand.
Maybe in a previous life, I was like a Midwestern mom or something.
Hey, no, that'd be okay. That'd be cool. I'd be fine with that.
Just carry it over.
I'm not gonna rock a Hawaiian pizza with ranch. That don't mix. I could see that being okay.
Yeah, like that would. I don't think I've ever done a Hawaiian pizza with ranch, but
because you've got the saltiness of the Canadian, you got the saltiness of the Canadian bacon.
Yeah.
You've got the sweetness of the pineapple. Like pineapple ranch would probably be really good. I like to play with food flavor stuff, so I'll try anything once, twice if I like it. Oh, also stopped in this rural town right outside of Sheboygan at a mom and pop cheese shop, and we got some awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing that I can partake in other than the summer sauce.
But I was like, I'm getting cheese curds while we're in Wisconsin. I have to get cheese curds. And I also picked up a bag of cheese curds for our friends.
You got garlic and dill for yourself?
Yeah, the dill garlic for.
When you crack into that, I'm going to try one.
Well, yeah, I already knew that. And then I got plain cheese curds for our friends because they never.
What are you doing, Ruru?
Tried cheese curds, so.
What are you doing? Why are you coughing? Did you eat something you're not supposed to?
Probably. Did you put the Kleenex up or no?
No, hell no, I didn't.
That's probably what they've been eating, or at least she has.
Come here. No. It hasn't been that long since you went outside. Psycho wieners?
Unless they have to POOP.
I mean, they always have to. Whether they do or not, they always want to go out. Once again, psycho wieners.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Do you have to go potty? I want a nice basket of poutine fries with cheese curds.
Ooh.
I've heard that's good, but I've never had that.
I mean, it's just fries with brown gravy and cheese curds.
Yeah. Okay, yes, I'm coming.
Oh, sorry. It would be really nice to sleep in our own bed tonight. That's one thing that I'm very excited about. Because we stayed at 3 separate hotels and then my cousin's house. And all the beds were like super soft compared to ours. And it's like, I need that support. Let's see, in Deadpool and Wolverine. We didn't get a chance to see it while we were in Wisconsin, which made me very sad. I'm hoping that maybe this weekend we can go see it. I'm hoping. We shall see. It all depends on how the show goes and how much shit I get done for the show. Hey, thanks, man. Have a good night, Justin. Don't need to practice. As long as it takes, like, we'll cross that bridge. But we got 6 embryos, so. Oh yeah, big old tub of popcorn, big ass drinks, and fun. Yeah, I keep on seeing more and more about the movie, and I'm like, I want to see it. But I did get to teach Brian how to do kydex, and I brought some goodies for him to include Damascus, and he sent me home with some goodies. So it was a good time. And he made us some old fashions, and we drank some beer and drank some peanut butter banana whiskey and some other fun stuff. So we had a good time. Have a good one, pizza. Is that Sam?
Yes, she's yelling at me because I didn't give them their treats earlier. So I'm doing it now.
How dare you? Actually surprised Brian's not on the live.
That laser pointer is like the best money that we've spent on a cat. Well, because now it's dark in there, I turned it on, and now even Penelope is playing with it, or trying to attack the red dot.
Nice.
What'd I miss?
Not much. Oh wow. You guys are gonna go see Deadpool and Wolverine? That would be pretty awesome. Yeah, Justin was like, "Congratulations, getting 100 subs, and keep practicing on that little one. Good night." I was like, "We don't have to practice. We got 6 embryos. Just hope that one of them takes."
Mm-hmm. One of them sticks.
Yeah.
We hope for sticky eggs.
Oh, that sounds terrible. She goes, "No." She wouldn't like it. Well, what are you guys gonna go see?
Wait.
I don't even know any movies that are out right now that. her target or she would be part of the target audience of. Like, I don't know what's playing. AMC Plus. Oh, that's not what I meant to click because we have AMC Plus. AMC Theaters. There we go.
If Deadpool and Wolverine are still playing at the drive-in this weekend, we can go.
Well, that's what I said. I was just like, go see Twisters. That's something she would probably like.
Go see Coraline. That's the 15th anniversary.
Coraline 15th anniversary, yeah. Because we have that show on Friday and Saturday, so it's like it all depends on how the show goes.
Yeah, that's true. What time's the show over on Saturday?
Um,
And then Sunday we have to meet Nate and Anna in Spring Hill at Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, that's funny. That checks out, but that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2:30 on Saturday. So we'll have plenty of time to do whatever.
You're basically going to be working the show by yourself on Friday. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I don't know how much product I'm going to have.
I mean, go with what you have and just...
I mean, I'm going to try and do everything that I can do.
I know, but I'm saying, like, with what you have at that time, like...
I know. I may try and sew some inks tonight.
And if you only have a few knives and you sell out, then you can say you sold out.
Oh, Jesus. I guess I gotta message him and see if setup's on Thursday and what time setup is. He may just say show up early on Friday, which I can do that. I don't know. I don't know what's the plan. My mom doesn't like fun, so we would see something more for sure. Damn. Damn, son. Also, if you guys have not listened to the entire CD, the new CD by Mushroomhead, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It was very good. Very nice. Very good. It's a long CD, which is kind of surprising. But it was good. The Broncos are currently up right now.
She was just outside and she was just eating grass.
Gee, I wonder why.
Right, like...
Yeah, like I said, Friday we'll throw together a giveaway. Even though I have a show on Friday, we'll still do the live. Maybe a little bit later than what we normally do, but we'll still go live. Man. Yeah, my allergies have definitely been going crazy since we got back into Tennessee. I had zero allergy issues up in Wisconsin, which was so nice. That was not the case in Iowa. There was something in the air in Iowa that was messing with me, but we will definitely sleep well tonight, for sure. And then it'll be back to reality and trying to get a bunch of stuff done for the show. We shall see. My buddy Ed, though, we stopped by his place last night, and I was talking with him, and I've talked about it before, but the white Corian that I was using for scale handles, the stuff he gave me at Blade Show 2 years ago, I think it was, is white, and it picks up dust like a mofo from belts, buffers, like it's awful. And I was like, dude, I don't like that stuff. And he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, that stuff is great. And I was like, all the stuff you gave me? He goes, bro, I've got different colors of Corian. And he sent me home with a stack of Corian that was like this. And he's like, you're going to have some fun with that stuff. And I was like, okay, thanks. Ended up giving him some beers and one of my patches. And I hung out, had a good time. He's a very talented knife maker. He's helped me out several times with questions. And I gotta go up there, especially now that I know that it doesn't take that long to get up to his house for a weekend and just have some fun forging and make some stuff. And he was like, "Yeah, dude, come on whenever. Just give me a heads up, and I'll get the guest room squared away." So I'm looking forward to that. I still got to get up to either Kirk's shop or James's shop in Kentucky so I can learn folders, or both. We'll see. But I don't know when that may happen. But I'm excited. Just watched the Fall Online video, and what a spectacle! The lady looked like Mother Miranda from. Yeah, dude. So she's been a part of the band for the last 4 years or so. The last CD that they put out was really, really good. Look up the video for Heresy, I think it is. The Heresy. That was really the big song that like she debuted with the band. But there's a lot of bangers that they've put out in the last couple years, and it's all been good shit. Which is why I say I recommend the new CD. It's really, really good.
Freaking dogs. Ruby's still outside.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
She's being ridiculous. She better calm down with that shit. Punch her in her butthole. Oh, hey, today's my cousin's birthday. That's cool. All 3 profiles that I'm friends with. So weird. But it's my family. Rick's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what we said.
Yeah.
Did you see the new trailer for the next Resident Evil game? Miranda's back.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe. I know it's Hey Jude, but there's been a couple songs that they use the word Joe in. But yeah, I saw the trailer. It's Leon and like 6 different villains, one of which is Miranda. It's gonna be insane. Pretty much every main villain from Resident Evil 2 on. Or was it Resident Evil 3? Whatever Nemesis was in. I don't remember if it was the second game or the third game. Hell yeah! I need to be playing out in the shop. I got a show coming up. But I was trying to diagnose what was going on with my grinder earlier and I had no luck. So I gotta call the maker tomorrow. Be like, hey, can you tell me what's going on? Because I'm confused. Hopefully it's a simple fix. Ooh, hell yeah. I haven't forgotten what we talked about, Joe. I just haven't done a knife in a while. And so I got to get a blank going and then I'll ship it your way. No, I'm not in any sort of rush. I had 6 knives that I had to put new handles on before we took our vacation. That was priority number 1, and I thought I had an extra week before the show that's coming up, and I don't. So after the show is done, I got time to work on random shit. So now I don't have. Unless we go to a show in October, which it's not looking great. I don't have anything else for the rest of the year, so I can kind of work on things at my leisure. Which, believe it or not, kind of the way that I prefer it. But I work better when I have a deadline, especially a deadline that's like in just a few days.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucked up again.
Oops, I did it again.
Yep. And really, by all rights, I don't know how much time I'm going to have on Thursday. I might be able to finish some stuff up and take it with me on Friday, but I have my doctor's appointment at 3.
Yep.
And I need to get some more hats done. And I need to try and get that Hank printed for our table.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know when I'm going to be able to do that, but and this is where Chris goes, ah! Watch a couple. I'm disappointed why is Leon and them. They should have continued the storyline from the village. Dude, I know. I completely agree with you because I was really excited about the end of Village. I think it was the end of Village. It's like, okay, cool. That's the daughter. So we're doing this whole next generational like storytelling, and they're like, nah, we're gonna go back to Leon. But seeing all the villains there, that was kind of cool. I spent the weekend messing with some new material and gluing up some blanks to mess with when I report some purple epoxy scales that glows blue in the dark too. Some scales. I like scale material. That's why I brought a bunch home.
Yeah, it's like you don't need any more scale
You
material.
always need more scale material. I got a random chunk of burl from Brian, and I'm like, yay! More stuff I gotta stabilize that I don't have a way to stabilize yet. Yes. He also sent me home with some random curly something. It looks almost like curly maple, but he wasn't sure what it was. It was curly something, but it's a nice big block of it. How'd you play as Rose? I gotcha. What are you doing, you Shathid? Yeah, you're a Shathid, just like your brother. You're a Shathid. What are you doing? Just doing Shathid things?
Your tum tum hurt Ruby.
Well, don't eat shit you're not supposed to, and you're done, you wouldn't hurt. It's not a hard concept. I know for you and your brother it is, but it's not a hard concept. Osage Orange. I have not used that. That sounds fun. I've got some stuff that doesn't need to be stabilized, but I've got a good stockpile of shit that does need to be stabilized. I'll be able to stabilize shit at some point. It's fine. Just more work for my future self. It's fine. What are you talking about? Holy shit, that is hard. Damn, making a bearing out of wood? Gall.
Like how you're having two completely different
I
conversations.
always have different conversations. It's worse when we're live on Facebook and on here because I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
Makes my neurodivergent brain tickle and I like it. Exactly.
It's like you just go out and just eat people legs. They're great.
Get out of the crackhead's bush.
Right. He's been spending a little too much time in that bush.
It's like, oh, this is awesome. The legs taste like legs. That's crack. That's trading. It's a game where you crash land on a cannibal island and you must survive and defend yourself from cannibals. Oh, that sounds fun.
The Forest is what it's called.
That sounds fun.
Plot twist, it's just him in the crackhead bush. He charges $5.99 for you to experience it.
The graphics are ridiculous. It's like you're there. Oh, nice.
The sawdust is pretty cool.
That is cool.
Did you put the cheese dip that I bought in the pantry?
No, it's on the table.
It is on the table?
Yeah.
I didn't see it on that table, so I was asking. I was like, what happened to that cheese dip?
It's on the table.
Okay. I'll look for it next time.
Better still be on the table.
I haven't heard anything crash off the table. So.
Okay, I'd appreciate it, man. I'm down to play with anything. So funny story with what you just said. So while we were traversing rural Wisconsin, we actually drove past the town that Ed Gein came from, who is our first serial killer in the U.S. And they actually have a Ed Gein museum. I don't know what's in it. It's kind of terrifying. But yeah, so that's a thing.
Yep, drove right past the place that Ed Gein did all his stuff, which is pretty cool.
As Tiger's Eye.
I think that's the spelling. Chita AMC.
Well, I mean, he was the first. So, and there was a lot of fictional characters based off of his story. Yeah. So,
I mean, he is pretty iconic. We were driving past, and I was like, "Why does the name of this town sound so familiar?" It's Plainfield, Wisconsin. And I was like, "Why does that name sound so familiar?" And Chris looked it up, and he's like, "Oh, because Ed Gein. Ed Gein's from here." I was like, "Oh, that would be why."
If I'm not mistaken, and I'm going to look it up before I say it, just so I don't look like or sound like an ass or look like an ass. I think. Yeah, no. So there was a movie in 2007 called Ed Gein, the Butcher of Plainfield. Kane Hodder plays Ed Gein. Mm-hmm. Good shit.
Joe said old Leatherface.
Yep. Norman Bates was based off of Ed Gein. Leatherface was based off of Ed Gein.
Yep.
Patrick Bateman was loosely based off of Norman Bates, which therefore was based off of Ed Gein.
When I heard a cop have a heart attack while walking in his house, I was astonished.
Oh yeah, dude, it was a mess. They also took inspiration from the story of Ed Gein with Friday the 13th. Ed Gein also had his mom's severed head in the house.
Who was telling him what to do, which plays into the whole like Norman Bates character.
Yep. Kill for mommy. Little P, what are you doing? Get down. Thank you.
It's like, oh my God.
There's rules in the house again. We're back home.
Right, yeah, it's not.
You guys just can't have a free-for-all.
This isn't a lawless wasteland anymore.
Jesus. We got home, and I guess Chewie and Sam got into a fight on the desk because her collar was ripped off. The fucking monitor was almost on the floor.
Yeah, it was like hanging off the desk almost.
I mean, Ed was a shithead and horrible, just saying, one of the most interesting.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. He was an awful person. Yeah. We're not saying that he was like the greatest person ever.
Speaking of murder machine, yeah.
Kitties, yeah.
Yes.
They had their little murder mittens.
But they didn't run out of food. They didn't run out of water. Nobody peed or pooped on the floor because we bought an extra litter box because we knew we were going to be gone for a while. Mm-hmm. So it's like they knocked over the monitor and the monitor wasn't busted.
Luckily.
That's the worst thing that happened? Cool.
Yeah, everything else was fine. So.
We were gone for 6 days. Everybody thought we weren't coming back. Just the monitor getting knocked over probably just happened like yesterday. They're like, well, we got to make a democracy and figure this shit out. I don't know.
They were starting to come up with like their own laws and stuff and bylaws and who was going to be in charge and
friggin'
Lord of the Flies, but with cats.
Lord of the Flies or Lord of the Flies. I was thinking of what was it, Pig Farm?
Animal Farm?
Animal Farm kind of same way-ish, but yeah, Lord of the Flies, much better
but with cats.
Analogy. But yeah, with cats. The law's back home. I will make sure everybody abides. Like I stated earlier, shameless random plug. We still have these patches on the website. They do glow in the dark. It can be yours, shipped right to your house. Sure you can.
I knew you were going to say that.
What do you think I'm going to do once we have the kid? Oh, I gotta go make knives. Sorry.
Bullshit.
Or work on your bike. Or work on my bike. Or rebuild a random motor that doesn't need to be rebuilt. I gotta get that lawnmower running again. That's why I'm stockpiling all these projects like a fucking squirrel. Like 50% joking. Have a good night, Joe. The grinder was not a project that I was trying to do. I have no idea what's going on. We also need to, at some point within the next week or two, swap out that key switch for the toggle switch, put everything back and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Live in a complex, have no yard tools now. Okay. I'm sorry. Congrats. We have a mower that we got from my dad that blew the motor. So it's like there's nothing else wrong with it. I just have to get a new motor and swap them. So I'm not well versed when it comes to small engines. I'm not well versed when it comes to big engines, but I can get in there and like hold my own a little bit. Yeah, total backside of the engine just, and I almost pooped myself. Could have been really bad. I was in the country at my kid's place. I have an electric bike here. There's nothing wrong with my motorcycle. I just got to get the back tire replaced, which I may end up taking the motorcycle tomorrow to the bank. But her Frankenbike that we got, we're still trying to diagnose to see what all we need to change. So.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll get it running before you're about to pop. Should be hilarious though. Big old belly on 125cc. Oh shit. That's not good.
Get it for blue. It has swapper.
I know. I knew exactly what you were thinking about. That's why I was like, oh no.
It's game day, bro. Get your hat on.
Don't get his butt wagging harder than he needs to. Ugh. Yeah, it's kind of salty. So we went to the pro shop at Lambeau, and of course, it's stupid expensive.
Yep.
I found a sleeveless shirt that they wanted $40 for, and I'm like, just saving the whole shirt. What the fuck? So we got a couple things at the pro shop at Lambeau because, like, you have to.
Yeah, just a couple small things.
We ended up going to Walmart on our way home in Green Bay. Found a bunch of packaged stuff, bunch of brewer stuff, honestly. And she ended up getting some stuff, and then we got some other random shit. We got a new mat for our front door, and like just a bunch of random stuff. I got a shirt, but she got more stuff than I did, and so I was like, Goodwill here in Green Bay.
It was like right across the street from.
We're gonna find some great shit. We're in Green Bay. He found like 4 fucking Packer shirts. I found a Wisconsin shirt that was in my size. I got a sleeveless shirt, but it didn't say Wisconsin or Green Bay. And then I got a pair of jogging pants. But I was just like, Jesus Christ, she made out like a fucking bandit. Got like 2 things. Fuck.
I got like 2 Packer shirts and the scarf. The other shirt I got just because I was like, oh well, this would be nice to wear like to work or whatever.
Oh, it's also green and gold.
The one I'm talking about is just the green with the black tank top like built in.
I thought the tassels were gold.
I mean, we're talking about 2 different shirts.
I mean, okay.
But yes, that one you're talking about is green, gold, and white.
So you got like 4 different.
Listen, don't be hating. They had a lot of stuff in the women's section.
Well, a lot of stuff that not only was in the women's section, but your size. That was the problem.
Yeah.
I found a lot of Packers guy stuff, but not my size. People need to stop discriminating towards the bigger fellas. Because I'm tired of it. It's racist. A lot of stuff I was finding at Walmart was 2X. It's like, I need a 3X. It's discrimination. I don't appreciate it. Especially fucking in Wisconsin, like, everybody's big. It's Wisconsin. What are you doing?
It's probably because they sell out of those bigger sizes first.
Probably. I know, Link. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. It's discrimination. It's fat shaming. I don't appreciate it. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you, bro?
Not a clue.
He's like, you're back home and you're petting me. Life is good. Do you think you were going to have to fend for yourself?
I can't believe they ran out of food in that one feeder.
Yeah, I can. That shouldn't surprise you at all. I'm surprised they have any food left. Figured everybody would be walking around with big old cheeks full of food, squirreling it away for winter.
In their bellies.
Find different piles of food throughout the house. This is mine. But obviously, up in Wisconsin, saw a lot of bikes, which was awesome. And no helmet laws, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I got your face. I got your face. Yeah, I had your snoot. Yeah, I had your snoot. Got your snoot again. Got your snoot again. What are you yelling about, Choo Choo?
Grab your snoot.
Oh, that was my.
You got another one.
They're both messed up. Honestly, right. It's left over this next word.
Oh Lord, PNW. So what you're saying is work has not been boring.
Whatever.
He said, "Them crackheads be cracking this weekend. The thunderstorms have driven them to my work." I said, "So what you're saying is that it hasn't been boring."
We were talking about it earlier, PNW, and obviously we just have to see what our funds look like and
yes,
when we can do this next year. But we're hopefully going to make a trip out to Washington. So if we do that, we will for sure let you know.
Yes, you can make plans or whatever, and we can meet up. Even if it's just for like an hour or whatever, like even if you have to work, we can still meet up for a quick lunch or something.
Shit, we'll just show up at his work.
Yeah. Well, you can show up at your work.
But I got to let a couple people know in Washington to include the person that we would actually go to go see. So, but we looked up tickets earlier today, and it would be like $600
for both of us
to come up
round trip.
Just got to get me okay on the plane.
We got to get him doped up enough to where he still functions, but doesn't care that he's on a plane.
Rod told us what to do.
What did he say?
He said Xanax and beer.
There you go.
He said they're going to tell you can't drink on Xanax. Xanax and a beer. You'll be fine. Okay.
He says that is correct. The huge amounts of dirty change has been given.
Lick it. Your eyes will go.
Right.
Like, what's wrong with you, man? Did you do some crack? No, I just licked a random quarter.
I can't remember where.
The garage is still open, by the way, so remind me to shut it.
I can't remember where in Washington NW lives.
You just sent him something.
Yeah, I know, but I already have the address saved, so I just hit like print a new label, and I don't pay attention. Like once it's saved in there, it's saved.
We've had this conversation, that titty money. Titty and sock money. It's the worst. Because it's never from the ones where you would gladly accept the titty money. Just be like, thank you. It's like the ones you're like, no, thank you.
Go up here in the search orders. Bremerton.
He may not have wanted you to say that out loud.
No one else is in here.
That titty money is so gross. That's always nasty bitches that give you titty money.
Yep.
It's like, I don't want to touch that. I don't want to smell it.
No, definitely not smell it.
And here we are.
Okay, it's not that far from Tacoma.
How far?
I said it's not that far from Tacoma.
I said how far?
I don't know. Look.
It'll tell you if you just do the driving directions. Why are you making things so much harder than you have to? But no, it doesn't look like it's that far.
$40 minutes.
See, there you go. Thanks, Google.
It said no titty money is always what covered. It's almost 45 minutes drive.
See, there you go.
Google says it's 40 minutes.
You didn't put in his actual address. You just put the town.
Yeah.
So it's going from post office in Tacoma to post office in his town, which is a very big possibility that it's just 40 minutes.
There's a ferry ride. Well, it's from Seattle to his town.
What is it? Kitty, come here. Why are you so sad?
He said 5 minutes from the toll bridge. You have to actually like stop and pay, or they don't just like take your picture of your license plate?
Yeah, we went through a couple tolls, and literally it was just like, we'll send you a bill. Which is way better than it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be like you would have to sit in line and then hope to God you have the correct amount of change. You miss us.
They send you a bill in the mail and then you pay it online.
You miss us. Cross-eyed Katie. Well, you're purring. I would say you did miss us.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do. You need a good to go pass here, or it's a $300 ticket.
Jesus. I think I was missed.
Yep. I mean, he was laying on me earlier and purring, and I had to get up and disturb him.
Don't climb. Don't climb. You're good.
So I paid the $650.
Yeah, we'll probably end up getting a total of like $10 or $12 worth of tolls.
Mm-hmm.
Because we went through a couple of them. You're ridiculous, sir. You're ridiculous. We have a package coming from B EDC
Yeah, no, that's our booties.
and whatever else. Which he sent me tracking already.
Okay. Friday, we just got bills. Electric bill, something from Skin Solutions, and then something from LabCorp. It's all bills.
That thing from Skin Solution better not say that they're sending us a collection for $20.
I will pay you. Just gotta calm down. Just gotta give us some time. Damn.
Did you miss us, bro? That's my hat that you're trying to knock off. Here you go. It's all you. He's still burnt. Look at him. Oh, you were acting like you wanted my hat, man. Can you not with the claws, sir? Can you not? Jesus.
There's a package at the post office too, because it says held at post office at customer request.
All of our mail should have been held. It should all be delivered tomorrow. Who's the package from? If I didn't already tell you guys.
Jesus.
That sucks, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's always fun when USPS makes doing business harder than it already is.
Yep.
We've had that happen a couple times. Same customer in the same state twice. And we know the guy, like, it wasn't any bullshit that he pulled. It was just his shitty post office. And then we had another situation pop up to where USPS in Texas lost our shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't blame you, man. We started doing insurance on everything that people bought from us. Obviously, we didn't do it on the patches. We have to send another patch. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
But like for bottle openers, knives, we throw insurance on it. It'll always get there. We don't throw insurance on it. Maybe. Such a shitty system that's used.
Yep.
Sleepy burrow. Sleepy doggo. You're not even grumbling.
Nope. So I was like, is he still breathing? But no, we're good.
You just sighed.
Because he wasn't even grumbling, so I'm like, is he okay? Like,
not as warm tomorrow. Good. Still gonna be hot.
Yeah. He said it had 100 insurance on it, but it's been denied because it arrived at location. Still working on it. Jesus.
That's dumb. That's so dumb. I hate that happened, man. Well, you got anything else?
Nope.
Well, Jesus. That's a good sign for the season.
Not true.
Well, we're going to jump off here. Once again, thank you guys for 100 subs. Actually, we're at 101 now. So, you guys have a wonderful night. Have a great week, and we will see you on Friday. Deuces.
Bye.